I'm Juliana.
And I'm Ben. This is another episode of Nutritious or Delicious, where we eat the trash so you don't have to.
On our quest to find the ultimate combination of nutritious and delicious.
All right, so then we got some ice cream battle. We got the Halo Top versus the FairLife.
Okay, so if you know me at all, you know that my biggest issue in my fitness journey is that I feel the need to eat ice cream every single day. I love Jenny's ice cream. We live really, really close to a Jenny's ice cream.
Dangerously close.
We can literally walk there. So we're gonna find a nutritious and delicious combination.
Yeah. So things that we look for in ice cream, I think of like taste, how flavorful it is, texture, how smooth it is in your mouth, and then the consistency, just, is it icy? Is it smooth all the way through? What are you kind of looking for in ice cream?
Ultimately, my big thing is taste. Obviously, I want something that tastes really good, but also the texture is really, really important. So my first impression, just in opening the Halo Top versus the FairLife, is just kind of the difference in the textures here. So this is the Halo Top. You can see there's a little more air in this ice cream. It looks to be just a little bit icy around the edge versus this one is very dense, even just holding the container. There's a lot more air.
Just our comparison, it's the same. This is also the Halo. This is the FairLife and the cookies and cream. We got cookies and cream with chocolate. Looks like there's more toppings in this one too, that's always a bonus.
Okay, so first up, let's give the chocolate ice cream a try.
All right.
Okay, so first, that is the cookies and cream that you're holding.
Yeah, thanks.
So first is the Halo Top. So I'm just gonna dive right in. I got my tiny spoon.
All right.
Do my little ice cream dance. It's cold.
Now, isn't frozen, it's not icy
smooth
or anything, but it does have a little bit of a sharp bite on the toast.
I think it's creamy, but it has like a funky aftertaste to me. So I don't hate it. I would eat it. It's chocolate. You can't really go wrong with chocolate. Okay, now we have the FairLife. I love the FairLife milk. This is a little bit harder, and these have been in the freezer the same amount of time, so, whoops. This is definitely a smoother flavor. It's almost slimy a little bit on the roof of my mouth, kind of initially, but I would say I think the flavor is richer.
Yeah. I'd say that one feels a little bit more like regular ice cream, just the way it melts in your mouth. This one stays together a little bit longer, but definitely a better aftertaste than that one does.
I would say the flavor of the FairLife is better than the Halo.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But I think the texture of the Halo is actually better. And originally I didn't think it was gonna be that way.
Now we'll try it again at the end once it's thawed out a little bit more and see if leaving it out of the freezer can counter some of that.
So if you were voting Halo Top or FairLife,
just
solely based on flavor.
Based on flavor, I'm going with the FairLife. Yeah.
I think I'm going with the FairLife too. I don't love the texture, but I think the flavor is way better.
One thing to note is per pint you got 400 calories in the FairLife versus 300 in the Halo. You do get 6 extra grams of protein, so that's about 25% more. So really their protein to calorie ratio is pretty similar. It's gonna be a little bit denser, per scoop of ice cream in this one.
I think you're gonna get more, it's gonna feel like you're getting more bang for your buck with like the texture.
Yeah, this feels thicker.
And the thickness. But yeah, protein to calorie ratio is always something that we look for. And just a quick look here at the FairLife versus, you can kind of see it's 160 calories per serving versus 100 with the Halo Top. So that is the Halo Top versus FairLife comparison on the chocolate.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the cookies and cream.
All right, and just piggybacking off of that, while we're looking at it, the nutrition for the Halo is gonna be 330 calories and 19 grams of protein versus 460 and 21 here. So really, you're not really jumping up that much in protein like you are with the chocolate. The protein is about the same, and you're getting a decent number of more calories. So,
and both options are probably a better option than Jenny's ice cream.
Now, if you're,
but this is not to diss Jenny's because I absolutely love Jenny's ice cream.
But if you're looking at a pint of like the Boston cream pie, it's going to be 1,240 calories and only 16 grams of protein. So it's a quarter of the calories in any of these, and then
so if we're looking at, again, the texture, this is the Halo Top, this is the FairLife. Again, just kind of squeezing this, I can tell there's a ton of air in these canisters, which is something that kind of bugs me about Halo Top, because when you kind of dig in, you realize that this container is not full.
Yeah, that's probably the difference in that 100 extra calories.
Honestly, it's probably the difference.
There.
So we tried the Halo Top first last. Let's try the FairLife first.
I don't want that aftertaste sticking to my...
And I have eaten a ton of Halo Top, so.
Oh, got a nice little chunk of Oreo there.
Oh, that's good. Cookies and cream is not usually my choice of ice cream, I'm gonna be honest.
That tastes like actual cookies and cream ice cream. So.
That is legit. I kind of want to just add some hot fudge to that, which defeats the purpose of choosing a healthier option for ice cream. You're going in for a second scoop. So the FairLife, I feel like that is legit. That is good. I've never tasted that before. I'm not typically a cookies and cream fan, but let's talk about the Halo Top here. Again, the second I dive in,
the spoon just goes right
through. There's an air pocket. There's an air pocket down in there. There's definitely a lot less Oreo.
A lot less Oreo. I don't even know if you can call that Oreo.
I don't hate it. I think it tastes like it's kind of missing something, which obviously it is a healthier ice cream option. So it's gonna have less sugar, less calories, a little more protein.
It tastes like a cookies and cream protein shake.
It really does. I mean,
it's a very good cookies and cream protein shake.
I don't hate it, but
it's still, I gotta get a second scoop just to make sure.
So
now in this comparison, this one is decently healthier than this one. Versus those two were pretty similar.
The chocolates are really similar, but there are just some differences whenever you're kind of looking at the calorie to protein ratio, which is something that we always look for whenever we're doing these videos. We are trying to find something that's a little bit healthier.
Yeah, out of the four, my favorite is this one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight me for that one.
But it is also the least healthy of the bunch. So
which seems about right for me. That would be my favorite.
Yeah, but still significantly healthier than getting a pint of Jenny's ice cream.
You know, it is delicious, but it might not be the most nutritious.
It's still it's a better nutritious option.
So overall, we think, honestly, you can't really go wrong with any of these options. They're all a little bit of a healthier option from just a full-blown, full-fat ice cream. However, I think, Ben, if you were having to pick one that was the most healthy and nutritious option out of these four ice creams, what would you go for?
I'd go with this chocolate. I'm gonna let it thaw out for just a second longer, give it a second shot as far as the texture goes. And I think the balance between nutritious and delicious would go with the chocolate. If you just want a very nutritious, very taste good option, this one's probably the best.
I love a very taste good option.
Or if you just want straight nutrition, go with the Halo Top chocolate.
I think if I was having to choose out of all of these, I think I would honestly probably
you could just mix those two.
Go with the Halo Top chocolate, just because a lot of times I'm kind of just craving chocolate. I want something that I know and is going to give me some protein, but also this is only 100 calories per serving. So my vote would be for the chocolate Halo Top.
So the reason we're looking for these lower calorie options is because whenever you're training, you want to stay at calorie deficit, a little bit of one, but you also want to be able to get enough protein in there. If you're eating a really high calorie, low protein anything, it's filling up that room without actually getting to where you need to be in order to feed your muscles. And so this being 300 calories versus 1,200, 1,300. You can eat this and still eat meals throughout the day, eat healthy options, eat your protein, get good chicken meal in, whatever you think for the rest of the day, and just be something to kind of take the edge off for that craving.
So Nutritious are delicious. My vote is probably for the chocolate halo top. It's a safe option. As far as deliciousness goes, definitely the FairLife cookies and cream, light ice cream is a great choice.
Now I have to give this one more chance now that it's thawed out. All right.
Now that our video is over 10 minutes long, I can't get past the texture of the chocolate FairLife.
It's kind of like fudge. It's kind of like cold fudge.
I don't like fudge at all, so.
If you're a fan of cold fudge, this one's for you.
So all in all, what would your solution be out of these 4?
During hardcore diet training season, this one.
That is my vote too.
Yep.
So
runner up is this.
These are our top 2. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with an ice cream loving friend. National Ice Cream Day is coming up this summer. So until next time,
see
ya.